Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Chomby. And Chris, it's trade deadline day. Always an interesting day on the MLB schedule. Usually a lot of excitement for fans and stress for the front offices. What about the teams and specifically the players?
Boog, I think there are three perspectives. You're that guy that's saying, hey, I want to get traded somewhere, maybe to a contender, maybe to a place that I have an opportunity to play every day. On the flip side, you're that guy that's very content with where you are. You've heard some rumors, perhaps. You can't wait until the deadline has come and gone, and you're still staying put. And then the third person is that teammate that's looking and saying, we got a shot. I hope we add the piece or two that we need that'll put us over the top.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab, Cade Horton. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough. All right, ready to get underway. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And we're underway in this interleague matchup.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The 1-0. Hey! The Cubs looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Oh,
that one kicks away from the catcher, and the runner holds. Grisham in his 8th season. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts...
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A 2-run blast. His 14th of the year. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
On the ground to first. Bush takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Ben Rice.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
That catches the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Stanton wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
Hey!
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Good job to fight that one off.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2 down, nobody on. And now 2-2. Into the outfield, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Bare hands it. Tough play to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Swings through the sweeper.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the friendly confines. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Cam Schlittler. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Here's your 1. And Ian swings through it.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one way inside.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Michael Busch. Michael Busch,
nope,
the next to hit, takes ball 1. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Bush around second, headed for third. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away. B.J. Murray Jr. with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-2. A two-run double.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
1 out, runner at second. Seiya Suzuki now. And meanwhile, that pitch is off the catcher's mitt. It squirts away. No advance, though. Man at second. That one found hard the other way. Tied up here in the early going. Out to short. Short. Slings to first in time.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Nico Warner.
On the ground, right side. And the inning is over. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. 2-2 game. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Zach Short. This one in the air, right field. And it stays fair. And he starts off the second with a double.
Wastes no time there. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Fastball for a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge. And the count's full. Left field. Happ on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jason Dominguez. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-2 now. Just a slow ground ball this time. Bush steps on the bag. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
And that one missing low. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. The Yanks leave one. Score remains 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya.
Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Swings through it for the K. The high heat too much on that one.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Rolled slowly to first. Rice takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Nice grab to first. What a play. Inning over. And the Cubs are down in order. We move ahead to the third, tied 2-2. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
Right.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And there's a curve through for a strike. Got him. Now one away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Swings through that one for strike 2. That's to third. In time to Bush. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Singy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's been pretty solid till now, so he may stick with this strategy.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
Ball.
cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1.
Aye.
Oh, that got away from him.
That got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
The first baseman, Michael Foot.
That's a ball.
Hat on at first, nobody out. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
That's ball 2.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
On the ground right side, and that chance handled. There's
Out
one
there.
over to first.
No,
Safe.
he's safe.
Up next for the Cubs, the third
B.J.
baseman,
Murray
B.J.
Jr., the next Cub to hit. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Just
Nope,
missed
down.
with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Struck him out swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And a foul ball. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And a
That's
sweeper
ball 3.
misses for a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 2-run homer, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 4-2.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. This one in the air center field. Grisham settles underneath it. And that is that. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Ball one.
Struck him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Ball, that's out.
The Yankees down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4.
Nope.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. Fastball for a strike. And a payoff pitch. Hit hard, should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That's to third. Low throw, and he can't hang on to it.
Up next for the Yankees.
Well, we're going to see throwing errors from third base from time to time, and that's a pretty good example of why. If you don't get behind the throw properly, it's really easy to throw a power sinker over there to first. And first baseman, I'm sure he wants another shot at that pick, try to bail out his teammate, but that was just a tough one to come up with.
Brings it in.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jason.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit.
That's outside.
Short, the runner at first with 2 gone. Way inside, gets out of the way. And
Ball
another
3.
ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Ball 4.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. This is again 5 in a row. 6 straight outside the strike zone. And that's
that's
outside. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Outside ball 4. He walked them, and they are loaded. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. Ground ball to the right side. Bush takes it to the bag. They limit the damage here. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Yankees 3. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom 4. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Struck out swinging his first time. Runner breaks early for second and a step off. Now they've got him in a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Command has been the issue, no doubt. What are you seeing?
Well, it looks like he's fighting against himself instead of just working with himself and allowing his mechanics to flow. He's trying to overthrow instead of allowing things to just sort of naturally develop.
battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. This one in the air, center field. Grisham in position, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Gansby. Swanson.
Gets him to chase after that one. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, right field. Dominguez on the move. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. But they hold on to a 4-3. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now up as the Yankees. DH Giancarlo Stanton. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Now pitching for
Keegan Aiken, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it on to Bush. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground.
Foul.
And foul ball. Got him swinging. Yanks held in check. They still trail it here, 4-3. Andrew Nardi gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Ball 1 there. Swing and a foul out of play. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in the box on his heels. And then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Doval getting loose as well. Here's a 1-1. Gets under it and pops it up. Caballero should have this one. Out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Just missed. Two on, 2 outs. That catches the top part of the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now Jose Caballero.
Ball, that's out. Ball, that's outside.
That one at the knees for a strike. And that is out of play. 2-2 now. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Zach Short.
In there for strike 1. The Yanks down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
That's in there. That's strike 2. And that's a fair ball. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it.
Corner over to first. And that is the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Camilo Doval.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Hauls it in, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Center field. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Dansby Swanson stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Hunter Harvey.
Well, the best relievers love.
Now this one is hammered. Way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Stanton in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Set down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Harvey, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tied at 4. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield. Base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
McMahon, the next to hit, takes outside. That's a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. The Yankees with the go-ahead run at first. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And just misses with that one. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
On the outside corner, no balls, 2 strikes.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. It's now tied 4-4. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The shortstop, Gansby. Swanson.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Bender also getting ready. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
6, designated hitter, Matt Shaw.
That one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Ball 1.
And a swing and a miss.
Has been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat. Really nice 2-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
Line drive, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. In half up to hit.
Ball, that's low.
On a strike, the pitch. Half lays off.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Struck him out looking. Here comes the skipper. New pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to second, and very nicely done for the out. 1 left for the Cubs. Still all square at 4 apiece. To the top of the 8th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Aaron Judge. He represents the go-ahead run. Tied at 4. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Aaron Judge with a rocket. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 5-4. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
He's got it. 1 away. Back to the top of the order now. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first, and that is out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got. His day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
What a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. So they pick up a run of the solo shot and take the lead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 5. Anthony Volpe. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
Anthony Volpe.
So far in his major league debut, he's got 2 hits in his first 3 at-bats.
He's having a great day at the plate, Boog. A multi-hit game is a great way to start your career.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Movement in the Yankees pen. David Bednar. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now one missed.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Out towards right center field. Grisham on his way over. 2 away now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Suzuki at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Got him. That ends the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They trail it 5-4. Back here at the friendly confines. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Looks like he wants the signs again.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 48, Daniel.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a miss. That one at triple digits. Valencia, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a sinker.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Bellinger, batting with 1 down, takes the strike.
Ball.
Well struck left field. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Cody Bellinger crushes it the opposite way. His 19th home run of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 7-4.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Next one off the plate inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that.
Nope. Outside.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Got him. 2 away.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Slapped foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope. Outside.
Taps softly to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. This is Yankees baseball on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
Comes on looking for his 35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
Corner stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And now it's even up. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
This one in the air. Rice. 2 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
1 out left for the Cubs. Swanson digs in. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball 1.
Swings and misses. And 1-1. The Yanks trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Bounce to the left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take game 1 of the series on the road.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Nick Martinez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy. 1 out man at first. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. And a foul ball. Caminero in his third season, hitting third in the lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So runner at second, 2 down. Junior Caminero will hit next. Struck out looking at his first at bat. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
In the dirt, throws to second, safe. He beats it. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. 1 down. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
Ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
In for a strike, 2-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Here's a rocket to right field. And there are 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Toronto Blue Jays. First today's starting pitcher, Trey Savage. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy. This one in the air center field. Scott moving under this one. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The relay to the plate. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Popped up. Wind under it. And there's one down. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Addison Barger. Oh, 0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
On the ground. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Slow roller to first. Manzardo. He takes it on his own. One pitch and one out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Man at first with one gone. So now it's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Gets him to chase after that one. So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across. And we're at the top of the 5th. Late with the swing there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back.
And that's the 3rd out. 3 runs. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Oh, 1 now. In the dirt. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Went back to the curve, and it was a smart choice. A strong showing there from the Cleveland bullpen. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Guardians 2. You're watching Arizona Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. 2 on, 1 out. Grounder might be 2. Here's Marte for 1. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Hunter Brown. He leads the entire league in wins, and every time he grabs the ball, you expect results.
Yeah, he's coming right after hitters, Boog, setting the tone from the jump and giving his team a real chance to stack up some W's.
He's not just a pitcher, he's a gamer. Shows up every 5th day ready to compete.
That's why every rotation wants a guy like him, just flat out reliable, just like you, partner.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Runner on the go. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Man at second. In the air, left field. Base hit into the outfield. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Now here's a flare off the bat. That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly.
Out towards right center field. Nimmo under it. He's got it. Runner tagging from 3rd. To the plate, can't hang on, he scores. And they lead by 4. Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. Fought off foul. Paredes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 215 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. Runner on the go. In the dirt, and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run shot, his 23rd of the year, and they add to their lead. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Booth. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
That's out to center field. And that'll do it. And a 7. Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Kramer, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
O'Hoppe, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He makes the grab. That is the inning. Angels held in check, but they still lead it 1-0. So two down. Next for Milwaukee, Jorge Polanco. And the 0-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. One down. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. Here's a 1-1. Runners on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Too late. He's safe. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 2 on, 2 outs. Drops one down in front of the plate. The tag, and he's dead at home. Played the safety squeeze perfectly there. They limit the damage here. A couple of. And next for L.A., Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 3 in this one.
Logan O'Hoppe.
And that one fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
There's a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away. So 2 down. Now Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're so runner at second, 2 down. Andrew Vaughn now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really...
And that one gets away at the plate. Throw into third. Safe at third. Moves up on the pass ball. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Pitch gets away. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied up at 3 apiece. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Here's the Angels pinch runner, Kyren Paris. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. 4-3. Welcome to Sutter Health Park in Sacramento, home of the Athletics. It's Major League Baseball. And starting this one, Jacob Lopez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? So 2 down, Wenzel Perez digs in now.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 outs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gap shot should score at least 2. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2. It's a 2-run double, and they have the lead.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. One, 2 now. Runners on the move. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. His 9th homer of the year. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So up next, Wenzel Perez. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. In the air to left center. Soderstrom gets under it. And there's 1 down. Throw sails over his head at first. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Here's the 0-2. And that one hammered. Perez makes his way towards it. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
First and second, no outs. Wenzel Perez getting ready to hit. A switch hitter batting right. There's a high chopper. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting 1, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
There goes the runner. Lifted in the air down the left side.
Infield fly.
And the infield fly rule called. All loaded up. Parker Meadows will hit next. In there. Got him looking for the K. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy. At the plate, Matt Vierling. Swing and a pop-up. Base hit. 1 run is in.
Get out.
Relay throw to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Well done. Drives in the run. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip.
Come on, this ball gets down. It's a hit. 1 run across. Now a second crosses the plate. It's a 2-run single. It's 8-0. So 2 down. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. Stretches out and hauls it in. Nothing doing there for the A's. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Elvis Alvarado. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
Pick it up.
Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good, Rick.
Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith. 0-2 now. On the ground to first. Could be two. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. The throw is late, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. So digging in, Parker Meadows. This one in the air, right field. And there's one away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
2 on, 1 out. And he hits a ground ball right side. There's one. Double play.
Out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Midway in inning number 7. So bases all loaded up. Wenzel Perez, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. All loaded up, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
Got him. That ends the frame. So the Tigers leave them loaded, and it remains an 8-1 game.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
9-1 is how it ends. We're here in Seattle. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started. So 2 down, and up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Strike two.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Got him. That's the inning. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. The M's lead it. One down. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Reaching for it and brings it in.
The catcher, Victor Caratini.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Josh Naylor. The 2-1. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. And a payoff pitch. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield. But another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Out to short, Urshela. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game. One down. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh, 1 for 2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Down low, it kicks away. And the runner stays where he is. Raleigh at first, one gone. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
And here's the 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Man at second. Struck him out without a swing. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Rolled over to third, Lewis.
Come on, slide.
Zips it to first, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. One left for Seattle. They're still out in front, 5-2. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways.
In the air to left center. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Lay at the plate.
He's in there.
Not
He's
in
safe.
time. He's safe. And they trail by 1. Back in Seattle. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. Out to short. Urshela. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Mariners.
Man at first. And now the Twins catcher, Victor Caratini. Here's a 1-1. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third. The relay. And he's out on the tag. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Up next for Minnesota.
2 outs. Runner on first. Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a ball popped up. Raleigh in position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger.
Vic Caratini at the plate.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a
high fly ball right field. Penzone under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. The show has and now here's the starter for Atlanta, Grant Holmes. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward. So 2 down. Here is Matt Olson. In there for strike 1. Olson getting to start at first, hitting third in the lineup, and so far this year he's slugging over 500. Comes up empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball, that's just out.
In the air out to center. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. We played an inning. Dalen Lyle getting ready to hit.
Designated hitter, Dalen Lyle.
2 on, 1 out. Base hit. Here comes the runner. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
It hurts to give up a run here. It's worse that they didn't even get an out from the play. Pretty frustrating for sure.
Wood.
No outs. Runner at first. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
He goes down looking.
Up next for the Braves.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Riley.
Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning-ending double play, Boog.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Strike two. Battling here as he fouls it away.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And there are two down.
Up next for the Braves, the third baseman, Austin.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The first baseman, Matt Austin.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. The 1-0. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Stays alive.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Braves, the third
Here is
baseman,
Austin Riley.
Riley.
Michaelis, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. One away.
Up next for the Braves, the catcher, Drake.
So a man at first, Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
The 0-2. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Base hit. Throw into third. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Boog, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was posed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths. A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And taking the ball for the Mets, Tyler McGill. What do you have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Perez in his second season, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Juan Soto goes deep. His 32nd of the year. And the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts off the second with a double. Juan Soto now 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball there.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. That's the third out. Mets leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. So 2 down. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. On the ground to the left. And it kicks off the base. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw. And he's there with a double.
It's a hit, and the ball hitting the bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way, and it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot.
1 down. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. And takes low for ball 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Marlins up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one a little bit high. And now 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Man at first with 1 gone. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. So a walk puts runners at first and second. And now it's Mark Vientos. Up the middle. Oh, great stop.
Right here.
The flip. There's one.
Got him.
To
That's an out.
first, not in
He's
time.
safe.
Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive
batter,
slide
number
at second
10.
base, but it was
Second
legal.
baseman,
I like it
Marcus.
because you're trying to break up the double play,
Jimmy,
and it
yeah.
looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air, right field. And that's a base hit. Soto scores. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So
Up
pretty
next,
incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Juan Soto.
Soto at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Man on second, 2 down. That one kicks away from the catcher, and the runner holds. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Man at second. And that one gets past the catcher. The throw to third. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Here's a 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So the go-ahead
Up
run in
next for the
scoring
Marlins,
position.
the third baseman,
Javier Sanoja, the next up
Javier
for the Marlins.
Sanoja.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, left field. Soto has a beat on it. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard.
Back here at Citi Field, on to the bottom of the 10th. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
Soto.
Late with the swing there. Tying run at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-2. Inside, just missed. Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Tauchman up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Pitch gets away. Runner stays put at third. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
The 3-1. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save.
Not only are they applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying to have a big inning with that steal of second. Now 2 runners in scoring position. This could be the start to a nice rally.
So the tying run at second. He fouls it off. Will do it again.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether.
Out towards right center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. And now the winning run is on base.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Digging in, Mark Vientos.
The first baseman.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Here's a 1-2. In the dirt, and it scoots away. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men into scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
That one just misses. Ball 3. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And now Marcus Simeon steps up in a big spot.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep. He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
The winning run on second base.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
And that'll load the bases. Ronnie Mauricio now. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Pulled out on strikes. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. And now, Brett Beatty.
Third baseman, number 7, Brett Beatty.
This could end it. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Pittsburgh. On the hill for the Reds, Hunter Green. You look at the strikeout leaders, and he's right there mowing guys down, Chris.
Yeah, the velocity pops, but it's his late movement that makes it unfair. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
He's racking up Ks and making it look routine.
Yeah, just like Charlie Sheen. Wannabe hitters are in survival mode when he's on the mound. Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Second inning here, no score. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. 2-2 now. And there's a ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Got him. 2 out.
Well, the last place you want to miss with a splitter is near the top of the zone like that, because it pretty much doesn't do anything, stays flat. But hey, it worked that time. He got away with it. But sometimes the complete opposite of what you're expecting or what you're looking for can be effective, even if it's not a quality pitch like that one right there.
Gonzalez to first in time. And now 2 gone.
The batter, number 9.
So 2 down. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of break. So tough to get that barrel to.
Foul ball.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
4 runs already in the frame here in the second game of the series. Just outside. And that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And the count's full.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. So they move out. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo.
Jared Triolo.
In the air, right field. Marte has a beat on it, and that is that. 1 down. Now here is Jared Triolo. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Isbell. Out towards right center field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Ground ball right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single. Jonathan India at the plate.
India.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Royals.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. One out. Runner at second. Abraham Toro steps in for the Royals. And at second. Runner breaks for third. Out to short. To first. And that is out number 2.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
And that will end the inning. He continues to roll. No outs. Runner at first. And now it's Kyle Isbell. 1 for 2. Yeah, that's fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 0-1. In the air, right field. McCarthy should have this one. And there's one down.
The batter number 6.
One out, man at first. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. Left field. Out number 2.
The batter number 6. Second baseman Jonathan.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. It's the San Francisco. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Nick Pivetta.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Lee on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Man at first. And now Manny Machado.
There's something pretty special about a player hitting 400 career home runs. He's one shy of that mark right here, so this could be an historic at bat.
Machado getting to start at third, a member of the 2,000 hit club, and he's been quite a threat lately with 6 homers in his last 10 games. Got him swinging. That ends the inning. So no runs here in a one down. Here's Manny Machado now. And a major milestone is right around the corner. 1 home run short of 400 for his career.
Well, let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special. Not even 70 players in MLB history.
And that one hammered. And that gets down in the corner. Relay to second, and he's there with a double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
He's trying for third in the dirt.
Slide.
And the throw out of third. Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit.
Luis Matos.
On the ground to third. Machado. On to Cronenworth. What a double play that was. One down. And now it's Manny Machado. 1 for 3.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Bouncer to second. Schmidt.
Run it out.
Fires over to first. 2 out. Here's Machado. 1 for 4 with a double. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
The tying run at the plate. Laser, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Here's a 2-1. Runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 3-1. In the air, left field. Ramos settles under this one. 2 away. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, I love the fact
Welcome to Dodger Stadium. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. 1 down. And now here's the veteran DH, Shohei Ohtani. Went deep in the ball game last night. Ohtani working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Bayo, a righty that throws with power. 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting third.
Man at first. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Miguel Rojas at the plate. This one in the air right field. Abreu on his way in. And the inning is over. Dodgers strand. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. 1 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. That's inside. Way inside, gets out of the way. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
In the dirt. On the ground to third. Whips it to Casas. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Mookie now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. They're down 4-0.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.